Hey guys, so today is going to be a humongous book haul. These are books that I have accumulated over the past month. And so the reason why I don't really stop my book buying habits because I want to fill my library and I want to have a lot of books because that is just what makes me happy, and I love collecting books. So I really want to have like 6 bookshelves full of books. I'm actually running out of space and my bookshelves are breaking. They're the Billy ones from IKEA. Don't recommend if you have a ton of books and you're gonna be putting a lot of stuff on them. So I have historicals, a lot of historicals in this one, and a lot of paperbacks. Some of these are from the signing that I went to. So yeah, I'm really excited. So let me share the first one though, because this one is gorgeous. So I decided to start reading Outlander for, because it's March now. This is going to be, I think, okay, I'm totally sidetracking, but I think what I want to do is that every month I'll do a book haul. So this is going to be my February, this will be my March one. This will be my March book haul, even though I'm still getting more books coming. So anyways, this book, so since Outlander is coming out, or came out in March, I really wanted to read the first book. So I got, I first was reading it in mass market paperback. I was like, I can't do this. The words are so tiny and this book is so long. So I was like, And then I got a hardcover of it, just the regular one. I didn't really like how the cover felt. So I was like, And then I found that they had 20th anniversary editions of Outlander, and so I grabbed it, of course. It's gorgeous. This is the 20th anniversary edition. I thought it was 25th, but for some reason it says 20th, so I don't know, but it's gorgeous and I want to collect all of them in this one. Like, it's so pretty, and in the inside it's this like fun paper. I don't know, I really like it though. It's so pretty, and so I'm reading it right now, and it's really good. It's living up to my expectations, even though I've only seen the show, which is like so terrible of me as a fan. But I plan to read all of that, the whole series. And in the 20th editions, they have like personal written letters from Diana about how she came to write Outlander, and it's really interesting. She saw it on, like, she was trying to research to write just a book. She wasn't going to publish it or had any plans to do anything with it. And she was watching a PBS show, and I think something came up about Scotland and Highlanders, and so she was really intrigued about men in kilts. So she got that inspiration from that show, and that's what started Outlander, which I think is so interesting. But anyways, so the next book that I'm really excited that I got was Always Been You by QB Tyler. So this one is her newest release. I honestly thought it was a mafia romance because I saw her in a live show. She's talking about her newest release, and I thought she referenced like the mafia, but I'm not really sure if that's true. I really have no idea what this book is about. The back is very vague. But this was a novella turned into a full-length novel, and she did this novella with a bunch of other authors. So go check that out. I don't think it's for sale anymore, but I snagged it before they took it off, so I'm going to try to read the novella so that I can read this, because I've heard that it really just jumps right into the book and you want to read the novella because they already have all this chemistry and angst and stuff. So I think I really want to read the novella first. Okay, so the next book is one that I'm literally dying over. It's so gorgeous. And that's Still Beating by Jennifer Hartman. I just absolutely adored this book. It was so good. And so this book, our hero and heroine are kidnapped by a crazy madman. And they are stuck in his basement for weeks on end, and they're forced to do things together sexually. And it's definitely a dark romance. It's very hard to read at points, but they end up getting through it and fall in love. And the kick, though, is that he is her sister's fiance, and they've always hated each other, but now they have this like unbreakable bond, and it's something more than just the bond that they made from that experience. So it's real good. It is so good. It's angsty. It's fun. I feel giddy about their story because it's so powerful, and they really kind of like I don't know. It's hard to explain because I just love it so much. So definitely go check that out if you are comfortable with dark romances, because I think you would really enjoy it. Okay, so the next two books are ones that I was like so excited. So Danielle Laurie, I love her Maid series. Well, the first two books. And so she came out with special editions of the series, and so I had to get it. So the first one, this is the first book, Sweetest Oblivion. No, I don't know where those are. I was going to grab the other editions, but here it is in all its glory. She is gorgeous. And then the back has this really cool like split with this like flower. I love it. It's so pretty. I love it. And then, so these are both mafia romances. The first one is definitely my fave. It's so good. It's like a slow burn mafia romance. It's super angsty. The hero is engaged to the heroine's sister, so there's gonna be angst in there. And then this is the Madness Obsession. This is the second book. So good. It's about, I think he's an FBI agent, but he's secretly like kind of got some things going on with maybe the Russian mafia. And so the next one is one of my favorite series of all freaking time. I binge read this during the summer, and that's the Mind F series by S.D. Abbey. I just had to get the paperback. I love the series. It's about a serial killer, which is our heroine, and she falls in love with the FBI agent on her case, and it's so good. And so she's not just randomly killing people, she is killing off people that were in this situation that seriously wronged her, and it's insane. It's so good. Sadly, I think S.D. Abbey passed away, which is just so sad because her books are amazing, and I'm sure she's an amazing person. I don't think she was on social media anyways, but I just love this book series, so definitely go check it out. It's on KU. It's so good. And then, so some of these books are going to be, the next couple are from the signing I went to, which was so much fun. And so I got to meet KK Allen, and I grabbed this one from her, Over the Moon. And she was so nice. Let's see what she wrote, because I can't remember. Aww. Says, Al, you're my forever moon. That's super cute. Okay, so this one I think is about a camp somehow. The heroine, I think she's a nurse at the camp. And then the hero, I think he's like a bad boy, and then he goes to the camp as like a new counselor or something. But I really wanted to read KK Allen, so I picked that one up. And then I grabbed Ignite by Melanie Harlow. This is her newest, well, I don't think it's her newest release anymore, but it was a recent release. It's a small town romance with a firefighter, so that one sounds really good. And Melanie Harlow was so nice at the signing. She was so incredibly sweet. And then I got to meet Penny Reed, but if you went to the signing, her line was like so long, and I really had to decide between seeing her and Sierra Simone, but I think I definitely made the right choice. And not saying that Sierra Simone's bad or anything, but I would have waited a really long time to see her. Her line was just like crazy long and was taking so long. So I grabbed 2 books that I thought sounded really good in the Beard series, or the Winston Brothers series. So I grabbed the second book, which is Great and Bearded, and then I grabbed Beard Science. So I've heard amazing things about this series, and I really want to get into some penny read books. So I'm going to try those out. And then because I love Jennifer Hartman so much, just from that one book, Still Beating, I grabbed Lotus, which is actually, I think, a sequel in the series, but it's with a different couple. If you know, you know. So yeah, I think this is another dark romance, maybe? Yeah, I think so. So I'm really excited. I really want to read Jennifer Hartman's backlist, so I'm glad I grabbed this one. So the next book I had to get because I forgot, like, I was so confused. So I had accidentally gotten 2 books of The Rebel by Sophie Lark, which is the second book in this series, and I didn't have The Spy, so I had to purchase this one. And so at first I had gotten it and it was damaged, and it's kind of damaged still on this new copy, but it's whatever. But this is the last book in the Kingmaker series, which is like a dark mafia, kind of like Hogwarts inspired college, and it's really good, super interesting. And so this is the last book, or the most current one, because I think she's working on another one in this series. So I'm really excited. It's very vague, you don't know at all who it's about, so I'm really interested and intrigued. And then I grabbed the Black Swan Affair by Kale Craig. So this one I've heard is a love triangle, super duper angsty. So that's really all I know. Kale Craig was so nice. She wrote a little personalized note in here. So it was so amazing to meet so many authors. I'm so excited to go to more sightings in the future. I'm trying to convince my friend to go with me to like Edinburgh, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But so many amazing authors are going to that signing. I don't remember what the official signing is called, but I know it's in Edinburgh in Scotland. So anyways, the next book that I grabbed was 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. I've heard nothing but amazing things about this book, and I'm really intrigued. I honestly thought it was going to be bigger for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but I've heard it's super emotional, so I'm really intrigued to read this one. Okay, so now we're going on to our next stack. So I really have been hearing so much hype about this book, and I love mafia romances, so I decided to grab Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Gessinger. I don't really know how to say their name, but this one sounds really good. I think either her husband or fiance goes missing, and she's really sad and upset about that, of course. And so it's like a couple years later now, and she has a new neighbor, and he's really hot, but I think she thinks that he's like doing some stuff with the mafia for some reason. So I've heard really great things, so I'm excited to read that one. And then so I was reading the fine print, and I just heard so many amazing things about terms and conditions. I didn't really love the fine print as much as I thought I would, but this one sounds amazing, and I think I'm gonna really love this one even more. It's about the eldest brother, I think, and he is it's a marriage of convenience romance, and he's marrying his assistant, but they've been best friends for years, and I saw their friendship and it was so cute. So I'm really excited to read this one, and I just love these covers. Lauren Asher, you're like so good at doing just like cover stuff, and her like spreads in her books are really cool, because they have all this like fun stuff that relates to the book. And then I got Thy Kingdom Come by Monica James. I got this for the signing, but she ended up not going, so I just like moved my head around. But so this one is a dark romance. I think it's in Ireland, and it's pretty vague, but I'm sure it's gonna be really good. I really love Monica James's writing. And then I got the Bombshell Effect by Carla Sorensen. Carla was at the event, and it was so much fun. She was so nice. She was so tall though in person, which I honestly loved. I was like, hi. And she was just so sweet. And so this one I think is a sports romance. Oh, a football romance. So this sounds really cute. I'm really excited to read some of her books. I've heard nothing but amazing things. And then I grabbed this book, this next one, because of TikTok. Because I saw this, and I saw a spoiler for it, but it intrigued me a lot. So that's A Vow of Hate by Lila James. So our heroine, she did something bad to the hero, and I think he thinks that like she killed his fiance, which was her twin sister, but she didn't, I don't think, and now he is marrying her for revenge, as like revenge. So I saw a spoiler for it that made me so intrigued. I don't want to say, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but it sounds really good. And it sounds like dark and fun and angsty. So this next book that I got was A Secret for a Secret by Helena Hunting. I saw this on Bree from In Love and Words YouTube booktube, and she loves this book. I think it's an office romance maybe, but yeah, I don't really know. But she really loved it, and I trust her opinion. And then so I grabbed The Charm Offense by Alison Cochran. And this is a romance. I think maybe it's something like The Bachelor. And the guy falls in love with the producer. So that sounds interesting, and I've heard really good things about this one. And then I grabbed Fake Out by Eden Finley. Oh, I thought this was I thought this was hockey, but I guess it's baseball. But this is an sports romance, and I've heard really great things. It's on KU too, and yeah, I just decided to pick it up. Oh my gosh, look, is that even real? I don't know. That looks, how can that happen? What muscle is that? I don't know what that is, but that makes me laugh. But so I'm excited to read that one. And then I grabbed Tin Queen by Daphne Perry. I read one book by Daphne Perry and really enjoyed it, and this series is really popular. So I just randomly grabbed this one. I don't really know what it's about, but I think it's like small town romance. I don't know. It's the Clifton Forge series, but I really enjoyed Daphne Perry's book that I read, and I have a couple of her books that I want to read, so I grabbed that one. And then the next two I grabbed for the signing, so that's The Doctor by Nikki Sloan, and then The Initiation by Nikki Sloan. So The Doctor is an age gap romance, and it's like boyfriend's dad romance, so that one sounds really, really good. And then The Initiation is like, I've heard it's like weird, it's like a billionaire romance, I don't know, but I really liked The Pool Boy by Nikki Sloan. That's one of my favorite books ever, so I think I'll really enjoy these. And then I got to meet Lucia Franco, and I was like dying. She was so nice, and I love her so much. And so I grabbed the first book in the Balance series by her, and I love this series. It's very controversial though, because when she wrote the first book, the heroine was underage, and it is an age gap sports coach romance, but I really, really enjoyed it. Sorry. And so this one, oh my god, I'm totally blanking. She is a gymnast, and she wants to become like an Olympic gymnastics person, and she gets this new coach, which is Kova. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes, that's right. And they start having a relationship, and it's really good. It's very messy and emotional, but I personally really love this series, but sometimes I did find Rhea very annoying and childish, but in the end it was just because of the angst, and I really love the series if you want like a good drama, fun book that'll just like make your heart ache, but like also fulfill you. I highly recommend this series. And she just came out with a novella called You're Mine for the Night or something like that. And it was so good. It's a love triangle, steamy novella. It was so freaking good, guys. Definitely recommend to check it out. It was incredible. And then of course I had to grab House of Sky and Breath, and I read this and it was incredible. And it was one of the best endings I've ever read in a book, and how it shocked me so much. Like, I was in complete shock for like 30 minutes straight. I was like, what just happened? It was insane. So if you've read it, you know. But if you haven't, go read it. It was just such a great experience. I loved being back in that world, so highly recommend. Let me grab my other big stack and then we'll get into the historicals. Okay, so the next book I got was Whispers of a Broken Halo by Abbey Golins. I really love Abbey Golins in her Rosemary Beach series. So this is her newest release, but then I didn't know that there was another book in the series that you should read before this one. But I met her at the signing and it was awesome. She's so freaking nice. She's got that like cute Southern belle look, and she's so sweet. And then I grabbed Hollow Heathens by Nicole Fiorina. I met her at the signing. She was so amazing. And I am really excited to read this one. It's about like witches. It's dark. She told me about, so I'm really excited for this. And then I grabbed this, Woven Kingdom by Tara Mafi. I have been meaning to read Tara Mafi for a really long time, but I just haven't gotten to it. And this is her newest release, and it's supposedly really good. It's an adult fantasy. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to probably read it when I'm more of a fantasy mood. Right now I'm feeling like a lot of like dark romance, mafia, and historical romance, which is just so random. But that's just what I'm feeling right now. And then I got Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. I wasn't going to get this, but then I did. And I'm kind of annoyed though, because this cover is like smooth, and the ones that I've seen, they're like embossed and stuff, like the lettering. So I didn't return it because I was like, that's going to be annoying. But I wish I had that copy because it seems like different formatting. This is like more indie, I guess. But I'm really excited to read that one, and kind of nervous about reading it because I've heard some not great reviews. And then I grabbed Unhinged by Ollie James. Oop, I almost just dropped it. This is a serial killer romance, dark romance, so it sounds amazing, and I've heard so many great things about it. Idle by Katie Robert. Got this from Patreon. And I'm really excited to read this one. I've heard really great things. I've heard it's super sweet and fun. And then I grabbed Undeniable by Melanie Harlow. This is the second book in the Cloverleaf Farm series. And it's a hate to love, enemies to lovers, since they were like young, I guess, and they fall in love. And it sounds really good. Oh yeah. I was just looking at the note in there. I'm going to put it over here because it's actually on my TBR for this month. And then I got Triple Threat by Kate Webster. This is a part of like the Dangerous Press series. And it's about these triplets who kind of terrorize this girl and make her fall in love with them. So it's pretty interesting. And then I got A Deal with the Elf King by Elise Kova. This one is, of course, a fantasy, and I think she's like bargained to marry him and be his like wife or slave, sex slave, I don't know. But I've heard really great things about Elise Kova, so I'm very intrigued. And I've heard that it is kind of fae-ish. Oh, and then this other book that I'm so excited to read because I've been hearing so many amazing things about it is What Lies Beyond the Veil by Harper L. Woods. So this is a fae romance, and I think it's a series also, but this is her newest release, and I've just been hearing so many great things on TikTok, so I'm really excited to read this one. And then because I I'm just crazy. I just had to get the 20th edition of Dragonfly and Ember, and I already ordered the other 2 in the series that to make it 4, like the first 4 books, because those are the only ones they have in this like version. But it's so gorgeous. It's like, look at it shine. It's so pretty. And then here's this in the back, and it's so pretty. And then I also grabbed Reaper by A. Savarelli. This one is just so pretty. I love this cover. And it is a mafia romance, and that's all I really know. But I've heard great things. So, and I read the first book in that series, and it was really, really good. Okay, so now I'm going to get into some of the historicals. I'm going to go through these fast. So I got The Earl Takes a Fancy by Lorraine Heath. No, there's no step back. So I really want to collect her whole books, and I think I have most of them. And then I grabbed Beauty Tempts the Beast by Lorraine Heath. So that one sounds good. And then I grabbed When the Marquess Falls. And this is a short novella in one of the series, and I've heard it's super, super emotional. So I'm excited to read that one. And then I got The Duchess in His Bed. I love all of her covers. This is probably one of my favorites. Like, look at that blue dress. It's so gorgeous. And then I got The Scoundrel in Her Bed. This one's really pretty too. And then this cover that I found was so interesting. I don't remember seeing it, and it's As an Earl Desires. So it's like just different. Let me grab my other one. And then I got Midnight Pleasures of the Scoundrel. So that one's fun. I like that green dress. It's like mint. It's so pretty. And then I grabbed Saving Grace by Julie Garwood. I really want to collect her books because I really love the couple that I've read. And then I think I got this one because it was on...
Unknown caller.
I got this one because it was on sale on Amazon, and that's An Angel in a Devil's Arms by Julianne Long. I heard pretty good things about this one, and I really want to read Julianne Long. And then I got another Lorraine Heath, When the Duke Was Wicked. I thought this one definitely is a step back, but I guess my copy doesn't have one. And then I have Scoundrel in My Heart. This is part of her newest series. That one's really pretty. And then She Tempts the Duke. This one's really pretty. I like that red cover. And then I got Falling Into a Bed with a Duke. This one, oh, I love that dress. That's so pretty. Okay, let me show you the step back. Ooh. I like that one. I got When a Duke Loves a Woman. Pretty. I like the purple. Ooh, it's fun. And then I got As You Desire by Connie Brockway. So I've heard really good things about this book specifically. I think it takes place in Egypt. Yeah, sounds interesting. And then I got The Spencer and the Rake by Eva Devon. And I've heard really great things about this book. Oh, and then I found a really great copy of Scandal in Spring because I didn't have this one yet. So I'm happy I found this one. And I got another copy of The Duke and the Lady in Red because mine didn't have a step back, and it was kind of weird. It was like, the texture was like glossy for some reason. I don't know, but this one is so pretty, and I love this cover, and I really need to read this one because I've just heard such amazing things, and I'm so excited to read it. And I got Passions of a Wicked Earl. That one's pretty. I like the light in the background. I think that's really cool. And then the next couple ones are from Amanda Quick. So I got Surrender. I got these at McKay's in Nashville. So that was a really fun experience they have this huge warehouse of books. And I was like getting like anxious because I was like, oh my god, like there's so many people here and I got to get my books fast. So I was like racing, well, not racing, but racing with my eyeballs trying to find different titles because there were like so many people in each like aisle next to you. So the next one, oh, I already have this one. I think I got 2 of this, but Ravish by Amanda Quick. Heard great things about this one. And then I have Reckless. I think this one might take place at sea from the step back. And then I got this Kathleen E. Woodowis one because the step back's really pretty. It's Forever in Your Embrace. I think that's so gorgeous. I wonder if that's like an actual scene in the book or just the step back. And then I got Chewbacca Le Beast by Elizabeth Hoyt. I've heard great things about this one. And the step back is so pretty. And then a couple more Amanda Quick. I got Rendezvous. And these ones look like the 60s, like period dramas. So that one's really fun. And then I got Deception. This one has another ship, so maybe pirate romance? I don't know. And then the last book I got was Lord of Wicked Intentions by Lorraine Heath. I actually ooh, that's cool. It like the dress extends. I accidentally got 2 copies of this and I couldn't return the other one, so I just like now have it. But yes, that is the end of this book haul. It was pretty long, but I hope you guys had fun. I love buying books, so I'm not going to stop myself because I really want to get a good, solid at-home library, and yeah, so that's all I have to say for myself. And I just want to keep getting especially more indie romances, and just I'm so excited for all the new releases coming out, especially in March. I'm so excited for the first book in the Falls Boys to come out by Penelope Douglas. I'm dying to read it. I'm so excited. So yes, this is the end of this video. I hope you had fun watching it. I had so much fun making this, and I'll see you guys later.